Last year, Canva rolled out a massive new update. So my very basic introduction to Canva video is now a little bit out of date. So you've got the 2025 edition of a very basic introduction to Canva. First of all, what is Canva? Canva is a graphic design software for lay people to use. So previously you used to have to learn how to use Photoshop, and it was quite complicated. It was quite steep learning curve. Canva has simplified all of that. There are a lot of guides and things to help your average person use design to make beautiful things. Now, to that end, I'm not a graphic designer. I taught myself how to use Canva out of necessity because it turned out that my first publisher just gave me my book cover and went, off you go. And I had to learn how to make marketing graphics, which obviously I didn't know anything about. And I have now been using Canva for over 10 years and I'm pretty good at it. And I'm trying to pass it on to you. So, what can authors use Canva for? Well, all kinds of things. You can do marketing graphics, which is what we're talking about today, book covers, more book covers, little animated ads, merch, websites, even. And you can even use it to plan your book. Today, what we're going to do is very quickly talk about the new interface for Canva and help you go from having just your book cover image to having a post that you can share on social media. So, today we're going to talk about how to take your book cover image, which is the one thing that you're guaranteed to get. If you're traditionally publishing, your publisher will send you a image file with your book cover on it. And if you are indie publishing, your book designer will send you the image file. They might send you other assets as well, but you're guaranteed to have this. So we're going to take this and turn it into something like this, which you can share on social media. If you want to use Canva, first of all, you have to set up an account. Just go to canva.com, or there is a link in the description. In fact, please do use my link in the description, and that will help you sign up to a Canva free or pro account. You really don't need pro to start off with. I would suggest getting a Canva free account and finding out what you want to do with it first, because there's a lot you can do in Canva free. When you sign up for the free account, you don't need to put your credit card information or anything. You just need to tell them your email address. When you log in, this is what you see. Now, I've got a lot of recent designs because I use Canva a lot, but when you start off with, there won't be very much, but that's where they are. You've also got down here the recent things that you looked at, your recent designs. A lot of the interesting stuff is down this side here. Dreamlab is their AI thing, but the main thing you need to look for is create a design, the big create a design button. So we press that, and it asks you what you'd like to create. You can go and explore all the different things that you can create. There's print products and social media products and stuff. So let's go for social media because that's what we're here for today. Let's go to Instagram and let's go 4x5 post. This is the new ratio of the Instagram. So we're going to make a little static one for now. This is Canva Tips for Authors, where we teach authors how to use Canva for book marketing. If you are an author and would like to talk to other authors about Canva, come and join the Facebook group. The link is in the description. And if you'd like some free stuff, again, link is in the description. Okay, so this is the new size of the Instagram posts. Okay, so what we're going to make is we're going to put your book cover image in there, and we're going to put a quote in there and some nice background, and then you can just download it and share it. So the first thing you need is you need your book cover. And for that, you have to go to this uploads. Now, your book cover, your publisher will send it to you. And they usually just send you a JPEG or a PNG image, so just an image file. Or if you are indie publishing, then your book cover designer will send that to you. So you go to upload files, which will open up your files. And then you find your book cover that you want, double click on it, and it will appear. It will appear here. There we go. Now, what I suggest you do is click on these three things and make sure you put the name of the book in here so that you can find it later when you have lots of books. All right. So I'm going to find, this is an old book, so I'm going to find the new book. The winner makes it all. And to use it, you just drag and drop it into your design. And then you can resize it by moving these little toggles. And if you want to move it around, if you want to move the whole image around, click on it. And once you get this little cross, you can move it anywhere you want. So we're going to put it to here. Okay. Let's take this back. Okay. So now we have your book cover. Maybe we want to make this book cover pop a little bit. So we're going to click on the edit button. And we're going to scroll down until we find shadows. And then we can either put a drop shadow in or a glow. I think a glow. So now the book looks like it's sitting on the surface rather than being flat. So that's quite nice. What else do we need? We need a nice review quote. So we're going to click on text. It says add text box. Okay, let's find a nice review quote. Witty and fun. That is an actual review quote. You can make it bigger or smaller by dragging the corners. Same here, look. Drag the corners to make it bigger or smaller. Okay, so witty and fun. What a nice thing to say. Okay. Now that we've got some text, let's look at what we can do with the text. Let's select it all. If you hover over each of these buttons, it'll tell you what they do. So that changes your text color. That makes it bold, makes it italics, underline, strike through, uppercase. This is quite cool because if you click on it, it makes it all uppercase. Fun. Yeah, you can align it to the left, to the right, or the center. You can change the spacing, all sorts of things, right? So anyway, let's just stick with witty and fun. And it's a quote, so let's put it in italics. And then let's go back to text, add text box, add another one, and it is, oh, doesn't need to be italics now. So let's say who said it, Amazon review. Okay, and what else do we need? We might want to change the font, so we select it again. And you click on the font, and you can choose, there's lots of different fonts. So many, in fact, that it's a little bit bewildering. I quite like that one. And let's change all, it changes them both. Okay. Right. Let's stretch that out so that it's okay again. All right. So now you've got a quote and who said it and your book. We need to tell them that the reviewer loved it so much that they gave it 5 stars. So let's go to elements here. Now, elements, there are lots of different things: images, graphics, shapes, videos. So let's look for 5 stars, which is what we want. And we'll go to graphics. Now, most of these have little crowns. If there is a crown, that means you need a Canva Pro subscription to use it. So let's see if we can find one without a crown. Oh, look, there we go. Nice bunch of stars there. These ones are quite nice. You can change the color of them. So there we go. 5-star Amazon review. Let's move these down a bit. And then we probably need something in the background, like, I don't know, cupcakes. And we will go to photos and find some photos of cupcakes. You might have to scroll through until you find ones which don't have a crown. This one's free. Let's use that. Okay. Okay, but that looks like fun. Now it's put it in front of the image of your book. You don't want that, do you? So you click on your big cupcake image, go to the 3 dots to see more, and go to position. Now you can either just send it backwards until it goes to the right place, or you can go to the layers menu and it shows you what all of the different layers are, and you can move them to the front or the back. So we've sent it to the back now, so that's good. And it's also quite bright, so bright that you can't see the writing. So one of the things we can do is we could change the transparency. Take the transparency down a little bit and make this bigger. And then if your book is on sale, you could maybe put a little sticker in saying 99p, something like that. Okay. Now we want this to go onto Instagram, and normally if you're doing reels or something, this part of the screen is obscured. So let's move this up to here, move things around a bit. Let's line everything up with that end. There we go. See, the little guidelines are really, really useful. Okay, so now you've got a really basic post that you can share on Instagram or Facebook, or in fact, anywhere. And to save it, you go to Share, Download, and you'll get some options. So PNG is a type of image file. These are all types of file. I like using JPEG because it is smaller, it takes up less space, which means that it uploads quicker and doesn't take up all the space in your hard drive. And you click on download, and you can download your image, save it, and then you can go and post it to Instagram. If you want to post to Instagram directly, you can link your Instagram account through Canva, and you can post immediately from your mobile. And if you have Instagram for business, you can schedule from your desktop. It's not perfect, but it works. Okay. And that's your very basic introduction to how to use Canva. You can make much more complicated things. There's a ton of videos on this channel, so go and find out how to make exciting things in Canva. Can't wait to see what you create. I'll see you in the next video.